Hey guys, Nutty208 here. Today I'm making my predictions for the upcoming NFL football playoff for the 2015-2016 season. Wildcard weekend starts tomorrow upon posting this, so I kind of have to get it out tonight. It's an hour and ever. So it's going to probably be a pretty quick video, but I'm going to run through each matchup, tell you who I think is going to win and why, and yeah. Additionally, guys, if you saw my college football playoff prediction video, you'll know that in the Alabama-Michigan State game, Michigan State got literally knocked over, and it was so bad, and I picked Michigan State to win that, so I apologize. Obviously, I was wrong. Alabama is obviously much better than I expected or anticipated. After seeing that, do believe that they will probably beat Clemson for the national championship game as well. And I apologize for messing that one up that bad. But anyway, let's get into what we want to get into today. The NFL football playoffs, starting with the wild card weekend. It starts tomorrow. Your first game, you have the Kansas City Chiefs at the Houston Texans. Kansas City comes in as a wild card. Houston won their division. However, their division, the AFC South, is not that good. It's in Houston. It starts 4:35 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. I was back and forth on this game, but I ended up picking Kansas City to win simply because they're hot right now. They've won, I think, 10 in a row. They started the season 1-5, and they finished 11-5. They've won 10 in a row, I believe. Plus the Texans have they won their division, but I just don't think they're a very solid team. Their offense has been screwed up the entire year, pretty much. And I think if Alex Smith and the Chiefs can go out there and beat Houston's defense, their offense is not going to have a response. I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs in this game. I'll say 28-12. I think Kansas City wins 28-12, and they would move on to play New England. The second game tomorrow is a night game. Steelers at Bengals. Andy Dalton is ruled out for that game. It's in Cincinnati. Divisional rivalry. The Bengals have had their postseason struggles recently, and unfortunately for the Bengals, I think it's going to continue again. I'm picking the Pittsburgh Steelers to win in Cincinnati Saturday night. I think the Steelers are just too good of a team. I just don't see Cincinnati beating the Steelers. I'm sorry, I just don't. So I'm going to have to pick the Pittsburgh Steelers to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll say 31-17, a two-touchdown game in Cincinnati. And then if that happens, the Steelers would go on to play the Denver Broncos. Moving on to your Sunday matchups in the NFC. Your first game is Seattle at Minnesota at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Time. And just an interesting fact about this game, the starting kickoff temperatures is expected to be 1 degree with a -9 wind chill. So anyone going to that game or playing in that game, good luck. This was a very tough game for me to decide as well, because the Vikings are a very talented team, but I don't know, I find it hard right now to pick against the Seattle Seahawks. And it's tough, but I'm gonna pick Seattle in a close game. I think they can squeeze it out in Minnesota. It's going to be cold. I'm going to say Seattle's going to win 14-13 in Minnesota. It's going to be a good game. Not much scoring, but I have Seattle winning over Minnesota, and they would move on to play. Let me see. If Seattle would win that game, they would move on to play the Carolina Panthers. And then you have your last wildcard game, second wildcard game in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers at the Washington Redskins. The game is at Washington. I think the Packers are the more talented team. I think the Packers are overall a better team. But upsets can happen in the NFL. The Redskins are home, and I believe in Kirk Cousins. I really do. I like Kirk Cousins a lot. Um, and I'm going to pick the Washington Redskins to get an upset in this game over the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to take Washington 34 to 21. The Washington Redskins get the win. I don't know. Something about Washington, I feel confident in them. So that wraps up the wild card round, and then we move on to the divisional round. I'll start with Chiefs. I picked them to beat Houston, and if that would happen, they'd move on to play the New England Patriots in New England. Look, the Chiefs are good. They've been playing hot lately. If they beat Houston on Saturday, that'll be their 11th win in a row. But I apologize, I just do not see the Kansas City Chiefs going in to Gillette Stadium in New England and beating the New England Patriots. I think the Chiefs will be in the game a little bit, but I think New England's ultimately going to pull away at the end. For this game, if this were to happen, I would say the New England Patriots beat the Kansas City Chiefs 34 to 10, I'll say, in Foxborough. And then your other AFC divisional round game, you have the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Denver Broncos. The Broncos are going to start Peyton Manning, by the way, over Osweiler. It's in Denver, but you know what? I'm confident in the Pittsburgh Steelers to win this game as well. The Steelers beat the beat the Broncos a couple weeks ago, and I'm confident they can do it again. I really am. I'm a Browns fan, which I cry at night. But on a related note, I've watched Pittsburgh twice this year. Pittsburgh is a very talented team. I have Pittsburgh winning in Denver over the Broncos and Peyton Manning. I'll say 24. I'll say 24 to 20. I think it's gonna be a good game, but I think Pittsburgh pulls it out. So then my AFC Championship matchup is going to be Pittsburgh at New England, and then in the NFC, I had the Seahawks beating the Vikings, and I had the Seahawks playing Carolina. I believe it was Carolina. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, the winner of Seattle, Minnesota plays Carolina. So, Seattle would be at Carolina, and, it's hard. It's hard to pick this, but I apologize. I know I probably should. This will probably come back to bite me, but I just don't believe in the Carolina Panthers. I really don't. I'm going to pick Seattle to win in Carolina, and Carolina's going to be one and done. I'm going to say Seattle wins in Carolina 27 to 21. I think Seattle gets, I don't know. I just think Seattle's going to beat Carolina. I think Russell Wilson's going to captain them to win. And I think Carolina's one and done. And then in my last NFC divisional round game, I would have the Washington Redskins at the Arizona Cardinals. I think Washington can make magic happen and beat Green Bay. I do not think they can make it happen twice and win in Arizona. The Arizona Cardinals are a very talented team. And yeah, I have the Arizona Cardinals beating the Washington Redskins in Arizona 38-13. I just don't think the Redskins are going to be able to keep up with Arizona. So then we move on to the conference championship games. To start it out, I had the Pittsburgh Steelers in New England to take on the Patriots. And I believe in Pittsburgh. I don't want to believe in Pittsburgh, but I do. They're a very talented team, but historically they haven't played well in Foxborough. And the Patriots are still, in my opinion, the best overall team in the AFC. And it's hard to pick against Tom Brady, especially in the postseason. I think the Steelers make a game of it, but I think the New England Patriots are going to go back to the Super Bowl. And I will take the New England Patriots at home over Pittsburgh 37-30 in a close game. And I have the New England Patriots getting back to the Super Bowl. And then in the NFC, we would have Seattle at Arizona. And, I mean, we all saw what happened on Week 17. Seattle dismantled Arizona. And, you know, I don't know. I'm just very confident in Seattle today. I don't know what it is, but I feel like Seattle's going to beat Arizona. And I feel like we're going to have a Super Bowl rematch from last year. I think Seattle beats Arizona in Arizona. I'll say 31-13. And I think the Seattle Seahawks get back to the Super Bowl as well. So then Super Bowl 50 would be a Super Bowl 49 rematch, Seattle and New England. And New England won last year. We all saw it. That was one of the greatest Super Bowls that I've ever seen. And I think this year, New England's going to win the Super Bowl by a little bit more. I don't think it's going to be as close. I believe in the Patriots. I'm a firm believer in New England and what Belichick and Brady have done. I don't like the Patriots, but I can respect what they've accomplished in New England, and I'm picking a repeat, guys. I'm picking the New England Patriots to beat the Seattle Seahawks in Super Bowl 50. I'll say 24-14. New England Patriots are my Super Bowl 50 champions. So there you have it, guys. Feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of my predictions, what your predictions are. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? Who do you want to win the Super Bowl? And yeah, just tell me what you think, guys. I mean, feedback is always appreciated. So, yep, that concludes the video. I have the New England Patriots as my Super Bowl 50 champions. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll be back with more content as soon as I can. And yeah, thanks for watching.